Yo, 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 yo. What it do? What it do?
Oh, that is not enough energy.
Check it, check it, check it.
Here we go. Your boy is made it in the building. Let's go. We the best. That's how you started. Dang.
That is certainly a whole lot of energy for the people out there. If they didn't know any better, then they know now.
That's how you started.
All the energy is right there with Anthony in the AM. Man is ready to go. Hello. Check it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Me, I'm here for you, people. I'm here for you. So
you're just here?
I'm just here for you, people. Here to talk about it. Before we get into the Harley Quinn and everything, let's talk about some of the DC and comic book companies have been re-releasing the comic books. So there's new comic books out there in the world for people. Now, whether or not your state and city is opened up yet so that you're able to go get them is a whole nother issue.
We in Maryland have not. So.
We're slowly about to open up. They're about to. It's be super limited. So yeah, you guys, I know everybody is probably behind. There can't be that many people up to date, but for those of you who are up to date, you are.
If you get your comment, I know a lot of people have,
I don't know how many people converted to digital, but
yeah, they're going to digital for a while, just so they can keep up, and then they go back and buy them.
Yeah, because those people who like it the traditional way, they're not changing no matter what.
See, you have the comic in your hand. That's how you feel the book.
You feel the book in the technical sense?
No, both. Like you flip the page, you're like, wow. Having that book gives you something special. Like those, it's not like newspaper where the news is different. And having that art in your hand, it makes all the better.
I understand. Which is a lot of people felt a certain way about things like that. So yeah, I understand.
If you look at digital comics are going to take over, but you go look at the numbers. They're nowhere near close when it comes to comic book sales. No, not nowhere near close. That's why all these cons, when we go to cons, like yeah, all our comics online, you can get them online. Like, oh, that's great. How come you ain't got a book? How come I just can't buy the book right now, walk and read? You know what I'm saying? Don't forget your past. Trying to embrace for the future. And buy them both. Wakanda style. Or China style. In that case. I knew you were going to do the Wakanda thing. It's unnecessary. It completely is. So Dan, how was your day yesterday?
Yeah, my day was good. It was good. It was good. How about you? Hearing about the news of before we get to the Harley Quinn and everything, there's some other news out there and stuff. Other than the fact that the industry is starting to get back, or is trying to slowly creep back to normal and everything. I don't think it's ever going to be the same, especially with the amount of conventions that have already been canceled and what people are going to have to adjust to that. You know, both physically and financially and everything, because most people are used to like part of their weekends are going to conventions, you know, and other people who are used to being there, you know, pay their bills off conventions.
Yeah,
so what happens in the future, especially with especially San Diego Comic-Con being already calling it quits. They were like, they went ahead and did theirs early.
Yeah, they didn't do it early, but they waited, they held. But around the time they ordered, like when people, you know, started put plans together to fly out and stuff like that, and what day they'll leave and all that. I mean, I know people buy their tickets in advance. I'm not denying that. What I'm saying is, around this time, when people start really putting the plans together, all right, what cosplays I'm gonna wear, what friends we're gonna meet up, we're gonna do this, start putting the schedules together for like the photo shoots or whatever. That's when the time starts. So they like, all right, enough of that, shut it all down. So it wasn't really early. It was really right on time. Now, Baltimore Con technically is not canceled yet. It's the last.
Yeah, well, they're in like September, and they're one of the later year cons and everything. So, matter of fact, they're probably the last con for a lot of people I know. A lot of people who sell at cons and stuff. So they definitely have way more time to wait it out and see how everything unravels. So they took their time, and it looks like they might be one of the only cons I might attend this year. We'll see. We'll see.
Unless they're secure, you ain't going. I mean, let's be real. Let's be real.
Yeah, we're talking about the most cluttered together of people ever, and like there's no such thing. It's impossible to social distance at a comic book convention, which is why I'm pretty sure a lot of people are like, nah, I'm not risking that one. Definitely not risking my kids and everything else.
Yeah, I just catch the highlights. I be on people IG stories. I ain't watching it. All right, so you about ready to get into this Harley Quinn, man?
Sure.
Last time we did a review, it was the 1 week before the season finale, season 1. So we haven't talked about Harley Quinn since then. Since then, there's been technically 6 episodes, the season finale, and then 5 in the season 2. So let's get back. Let's start the season finale. You remember the season finale, season 1?
Vaguely.
Cool. Don't worry. I just watched it. Pretty much Joker. He won. Well, he almost won. He had captured Batman, tasered him up. Harley Quinn thought she sacrificed her life. Well, she was prepared to sacrifice her life and her new identity so her crew could be saved. Poison Ivy somehow through the miracle of nature came back to life, saved Harley Quinn.
Nature.
Threw Joker into the acid so he could be regular. And yeah, that's about it. And then the city was in chaos after 8-point-something earthquake. So and then the season premiere, they flat out said Gotham is no longer part of the United States.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I was like, what the hell?
You can easily do that with a city compared to a state. So they was like, it's just a city. Get rid of them. They're no longer. We don't claim them.
That was a level of disrespect I did not see coming. Not even disrespect. It was what's the best word for it?
Disrespect. It's like we don't care about you anymore. We here say y'all are that bad that we are not supporting this. We will not support the need for help or anything else. So yeah,
try. Like you are for that to happen. That means you were already thinking it beforehand, and they're like, "Oh, this is the opportunity. All right, get rid of them. Disperse."
Yes, why not?
Somebody, and it's like, "Oh my gosh, this thing happened," and I was like, "You know what? That's the end of it." Just because of that, no, it's too much. It's the end. That means you were already thinking about ending it. You just got lucky, found a way.
It was only a matter of time. I don't think it was luck. Everybody knew Gotham was a powder keg just waiting to explode, and when it did, it was just like, hey, that was sooner than we thought. Well, and guess who did it? It was the Joker. Oh yeah, of course he was part of it. Batman could have kept that in line forever. Dang, police department was a joke anyway. I don't know who. I'm pretty sure the outside world saw Commissioner Gordon the way he's in the state they have him in now, which I don't particularly like because he's never been in the state in the comic books like that. And
this is not a comic book, brother. You gotta let it go. This ain't Justice League War, Dark Apocalypse War. Okay, this ain't that.
No, Jim Gordon ain't got. Shut up! You just want to bring that up. Jim Gordon ain't got.
It deserves to be brought up. Next 2 weeks, it deserves it. It deserves it.
So for future reference, Justice League Dark Apocalypse War will find its way into every conversation we have from here on out. Okay, I'm all right. We'll see. We'll see about that. You're just gonna throw it in there just because. All right.
Watch the greatness of the skills I put forth to let this know happen. This will be great.
Yeah. So the rest of the U.S. Gotham no longer together. Cool.
Nobody protested or nothing. But this is a question for me. I have. They're not part of the U.S. So who's the governing body? If you're all part.
They all separated it. Who do you think? Bane.
Hold on. I'm not talking about the villains separating the territories. Not talking about that. Like, if that's the case, then why you have like villains still robbing banks, stuff like that? That means there's still some kind of order. You can't have if there's no order, that means there can't be no villain. Because there's no order, there's no rules and regulations to stop for the villains to break. It just ain't that. So there has to be.
You're doing like me now. You're thinking way too into it and stuff. No. You're overthinking it.
I'm not. I'm just thinking. Look, for instance, in episode 5, Two-Face robbed a bank, and he was like, "We're not afraid of you anymore." That means if that means you have a bank to rob, there's people who work at the bank. There's people at the bank ready to do stuff. That means there's people working. That means there's still jobs and stuff like that. So it's not. So the chaos, somebody's controlling. There's like some governing body. Like, look, we're still going to work. Still got to make currency, bank, and all that stuff. Where's all this happening?
I say the best explanation for that is that everything is still going about as normal. It's just the villains are the only ones who've told each villain that they claim this territory. So don't leave this territory because this is ours. We haven't taken it all over, but we've claimed this territory. Something like that. It's business as normal, except when we decide to be villains, we'll step in. Not everybody's like Riddler, where they take about university. And the whole university is already taken over as theirs, and they're like making messages on the microphone every now and then. This is Riddler here to remind you, blah blah blah. Like no. The rest of them are like, we're still in our hideout chilling, but the rest of the city is ours too. We just ain't got around to terrorizing the rest of you people.
Yeah, they should. I'm just going with the mayor. The mayor's still trying to keep things in order best he can. Probably work behind the scenes. Man, take us back, United States.
No, not when you got villains with territories. It's just not going to happen. What happened in the second episode?
Well, I did jump all the way to 5. Second episode, well, the first 3 episodes of season 1 was just her taking out episodes 2 through 4 was just her taking out the Penguin, the Riddler, and
Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze. That was probably the better episodes of the joint. To me, you know what?
I was entertained by the second episode with Riddler.
Yeah, I like the Riddler one too.
Because then you got introduced to Batgirl, and it was a cool introduction. It was funny because it was Commissioner Gordon was living in her dorm room. I was like, what is he doing?
First of all, his chest hair is weird. It just looks like an arrow. It's like a flat arrow, like the Green Arrow chest hair. They took it from him and said, here you go. And then he's eating chips out of it. And it's like, ew. I can see why your wife left you. I can legit see it.
What do you be seeing when you are looking at the wrong things when you watch
everything? Look at everything.
Are you?
Yes, I am. I'm watching everything. My eyes are never not mostly because I watch it on my phone, so I ain't got a big TV. I'm missing parts. I'm watching it on my phone, like, oh, I can see it all. And that chair, oh gosh, it was wrong. It's wrong. So wrong.
Yeah, I like the third episode too. Well, there's pieces of the third episode that were cool. When they introduced Catwoman, and she was, and she Poison Ivy got all Poison Ivy turned into the fangirl on her and stuff, and was all googling her.
The popular girl seems to talk to you like, oh no, it remind me of Mean Girls. You know, you had that one dominant queen, and everybody was trying to be like her. Or like, do you like this? Oh, is it cool for you? And she was just getting away with stupid stuff. That's who Poison Ivy turned into. And I was like, no.
It was hilarious to me. Yeah, I was like, you are a completely different person. You found somebody to idolize and everything.
She's like, oh, your favorite jacket. Yeah, but it looks so much cooler on her. I was like, nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Go get Kite Man. Where's Kite Man?
He couldn't save her. He wouldn't be able to save her. Yeah, he's not cool enough. He's definitely not cool enough. Okay, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be quite cool to see her again and everything with her cool, calm demeanor. I'm always stealing and focused on the job and everything. Like she's a real villain compared to Harley and Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy, who still doesn't claim herself as a villain. She's
I thought I'm like, she might be right. She's not necessarily a villain. She's an extreme extremist, but she's not really a villain. Like she's not going out trying to commit crimes, for the fun of it or take over a place or anything like that. She is literally Swamp Thing. She's protecting the green. She's just doing it, the most vile and disrespectful way possible. Protecting the green. Like when she was pouring acid into the CEO of Ace Chemicals. That's what started me. That's what made me think like, all right, so is this Gotham complete anarchy or there's still rules and businesses and stuff? Because in this Gotham where everything's chaos, who cares if they put it into pouring acid into the river or toxin to the river? I'm like, I'm just so confused right now. That's what threw me off. That's what started the me like, what's going on here? That's what started.
I understand. Episode 4 with Mr. Freeze, and I don't know, it was a regular episode. That's all I can say. That Harley was wrong. Harley found out that the man actually had somebody that loved him. I mean, he wasn't all that crazy. He sounded like a little obsessed over it, and then to find out that it was all worth it because he actually felt the same way as he did.
Obsessed. Look what Mr. Freeze has turned himself into. No matter what, he's obsessed. That's that. He's obsessed. Move forward. He sounds obsessed because he is obsessed. Look at Mr. Freeze. That's number one.
It's with a purpose as opposed to not with a purpose. His purpose is one singular purpose as opposed to creating crime and actually being a villain and everything. He's like Poison Ivy. They're not doing it they're doing it with the end game. Like if he cured his wife, he wouldn't no longer have the need to be a criminal anymore. It's like Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy wouldn't be a bad person or a criminal anymore if people completely stop doing everything to destroy the earth. Like she'd end up like Swamp Thing. All right, everything else can go to hell. I don't care. I got what I wanted.
Speaking of Swamp Thing, he got loose in Apocalypse War. I mean, good God. Did he not? He took down one of those whole towers and Parademon by himself. I'm just saying. Apocalypse War. Go watch it, everybody. It's that good.
Yeah, Mr. Freeze. Episode 4, Mr. Freeze was that was pretty cool. It was regular, but for Harley Quinn standards, it was still cool. It was still cool.
I would say that might be a big turning point for Harley Quinn. Because before that she thought being in love was what she had with the Joker. That's her only viewpoint of love. To see something else what it really is or what it truly can be.
Yeah.
That might lead to her having another love interest later on down the line. Maybe. But if it happens, it's because of this episode. Because she found out what real love is.
Yeah. Also, the planning of the wedding for Kite Man and Poison Ivy.
Kite Man is the bride. There's no
he acted like it. We gotta get married here. No matter what. This is the place to get married. And then they finally showed your boy Condiment Man. Condiment Man is with the final, what was he had his jokes at the end there? All the condiment jokes. Oh, that was hilarious.
Yes, you
I was like, he's gonna do all of them.
I was like, oh my gosh, you jerk.
Hey, like you always say, if you're gonna do it, go all in. And he went all in. It was so cool. And he had that. I don't know how he pulled off the girl he had. I was like, what the heck?
Oh, that's a trailer park girl. You can tell by everything she had. She's from the trailer parks. Her body outgrew her way of life, but she's still trailer park. She's born and bred in that. Okay, that's the kind of man she grew up around. Short, fat, chubby. That's her kind of thing. Her body just don't agree. Her body is like a 10 her whole demeanor and everything is probably like a 3. Trailer Park. There's nothing you can tell me about that. Daniel, go back and look at the episode. Classic jeans that are cut in the shorts, tank top real old. It reminded me of Dukes of Hazzard. Like, yeah, look, ain't none of y'all but nothing but the middle of the West Country people ain't never seen nothing. And your girl and your sister's smoking hot. Anybody come in? I could come in that joint full dad body with this quarantine face because I can't get no haircut. Walk right in there and grab her up. Why? Because she don't know nothing. That's what Colin McMahon did. Or, that's a hooker he paid. One of the two.
Yeah, he had himself somebody to marry, and they were they were sitting there trying to argue over how was there even still a good venue to get married? And
I'm talking exactly about this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, brother. How many times have you? It just don't make any sense. Look, either we all anarchy or we not all anarchy. Have some episodes we anarchy, some episodes there's some kind of structure going on. It is. Hey, Marcus is in the building, everybody. Everybody say hi. Well, it's not that many people because, to be honest with you, it's way too early.
I don't think everybody's seen Harley Quinn yet. That's all. They're just not caught up. So,
Harley caught up because I haven't seen it come on TBS recently. Have you?
I've been looking.
No, I haven't seen it. And in my defense, though, I will say I don't stay up as late as anymore because my body just can't take that anymore. I be trying to. I'm like, I'm gonna stay up and watch TV like Wednesday. Thursday's my off day. Wednesday night, I'm like, man, I'm gonna stay up 10:30. I'm like, what the hell? Turn over. We're all going to bed. It's a weird thing.
No, it's sleep. You need it. Episode 5, the Batman's back. It was cool to see they did a whole episode of somebody else, Batman, and his return. He is a stubborn little SOB. So,
we all know that. You can't be Batman and be flexible with stuff.
The Batman was leaning on the wall with a cane. That's what? So I sit in chairs. I do that. So
you don't know anything about me, Jim.
They literally turned him into Iron Man. They just completely took the whole Iron Man thing and was like, "Yeah, we're just going to take it flat out. It's just no denying it now."
The bigger thing about this episode though was for me is that
the beginning.
Nah, that was hilarious. But I saw that was like a trailer. They used that as a trailer for the episode, like the week before it came out. But what it's about for me is like this whole episode was about Batwoman, and we know this show has a lot of women empowerment into it. That's why you got Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. They're kind of they're the leaders of the gang, and the gang is nothing but full of boys. Showing that women can lead and stuff like that. And all the shows is Harley Quinn centric, which is filming centric. I have no problem with that. Then they use the whole episode with Batman to put Batgirl in his position right now as like as a female version. Like they changing it. I like how they doing it though. I don't want to. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say, oh, this is a bad thing. I'm just saying you can clearly see it happening. They're doing it great. You can clearly see it happening. They're making the female version like Supergirl. Supergirl has all these villains, stuff like that. These all Superman villains, but they showing how women can fight, and they making all these women in high prominent roles.
Yeah, smooth transition. I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, they need to be highlighted anyway. They got a vast amount of collection of characters in the DC universe and everything. So use them. I mean, not everybody needs to always see Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. Like the other people have comic books and fan bases too. Let them be shown, and they can do a good job with this particular version of Batgirl. Which it's pretty good.
This is literally the new 52 Batgirl, like costume, selfies.
That's not the 52 outfit though. That's the what's the name outfit, the Rebirth one.
I'm pretty sure they might use 52 then.
I think it's a rebirth, but nonetheless, it's a new one.
I gotta look.
But either way, we can go right ahead. That's fine. That's fine. But those so far, she's right on pace. She's doing the same thing she did, and everything's going as it was the first season. Her show hasn't gone and made any drastic changes. It's still her and the team. Speaking of the team, yo, they are idiots. Like all of them are fools. Like it's hilarious to me how they even function, because with Clayface overdoing everything, but Clayface's best part was when he was in episode 2 with Riddler, and he was all of a sudden the cool kid, posing as a
female girl.
Yeah.
Like he could have got there no more than 5 minutes before they did. Yeah, he was all the way in.
Yeah, he was all popular. He's all the way in. Dr. Psycho is just all over the place. Like he's got anger issues that he needs to get.
Don't worry about being late. Be honest with you, we know stuff getting up in the morning, because I know I wouldn't have to if I had to. But okay, so going back, Daniel was right. It was the new 52 Batgirl costume. I mean, I'm sorry, it was the rebirth. But forget it. Either way, it's Batgirl. He was right. I was wrong. But Apocalypse War is great.
We already talked about it. The Trinity is not necessary. There's other options out there.
I did not agree that it's not necessary.
No. We didn't agree to it. I'm just saying.
There's more to it. All right, so I'm gonna go back to Dr. Psycho for a second. Dr. Psycho's a jerk. All right, he's
a lot more than a jerk.
And he's a jerk who has powers that he has every right to feel like he should be a big time villain.
He is a sexist and he doesn't know how to control his anger, his emotions. He can't be a big time villain with his anger issues that he got. In the mouth he has. Oh no, it's not going to cut it.
We call Wonder Woman a cunt in front of everybody, and they psyched it up. They made the whole world stop with that joke and all that. And then he said, I was a big time villain till I got outed by some locker room talk. I was like, what? He's Little Trump. That's the first thing I heard. He's Little Trump, man.
But yeah, he's got problems. And then King Shark, I don't know. King Shark doesn't have a problem. He just blacks out of the blue and goes all in on the eating people thing. But
like he did that first time. He said, like, man, I have a thing with blood. I can't be around blood. When you got a sniff of blood, he turned into a full shark, like going off the rails. We haven't seen that yet. He's been around a ton of blood. But hey, I really shouldn't worry about the consistency of this show, because it ain't that kind of thing.
King Shark's such one of those characters that's just so out there, they gotta use them. They're like this reminds people that it's still comic book stuff. Here you guys go. We're gonna a walking person, a walking body shark. Let's remind you guys it's still comic books.
I really like this King Shark, but I've seen any other King Shark though. Any other
interpretation?
Hold up, Dark Horse. What is blasphemy? Explain what you mean by blasphemy. Which one is blasphemy? What statement?
Blasphemy is basically the talking about
the word means. Oh, what is he calling blasphemy?
Don't worry about him. Clayface, on the other hand, is like the one who's most likely to mess everything up without trying. You know who Clayface reminds me of? Clayface reminds me of Gary every now and then from Legends of Tomorrow.
He does?
Every now and then he'll have a Gary moment. Where he's the reason everything's messed up.
Yeah, but who's been messing up recently? It's Psycho.
Oh, yeah. They change it. It'll be Clayface in one episode. It's definitely Psycho. And King Shark will just get beat up because somebody else is getting messed up because somebody else's mistake.
All right, I'm gonna make sure I say this name right. The Immortal Biggie Shack.
Okay.
All right, so the immortal biggie shot. First of all, what up, though? All right, even though Jalen Rose stole that from me, but you know, it is what it is. He is Gary, but I will say this: Gary's a little worse. He's a little worse. You know what? He's a lot worse than Clayface. Because Clayface, like in the episode with him when they went to Riddler University, he showed up and showed out. He's the reason why they got stuff in. I mean, he's the reason why they got badges. In the fight, he helped out tremendously. I mean, he stepped up. Now, was he supposed to be there? No. Did they need to?
No, that's a Gary move. He wasn't even supposed to be there.
Right, but Gary will not be there and then mess it up. Clayface got there and then helped out.
He's been working on a role for the longest of time. Him and his everything is a role for him. Get out of here, yo.
Yeah, he's an actor. He's an actor. I don't understand. He should have been one of the great actors of the time. Mostly because he can't act. But he can go.
I'm about to say he can't act. He overdoes it.
But
he goes on Shakespearean with every role.
He what we want. When they say, hey, we're looking for a black male ages 25 to 35, he can fit that. We're looking for a young white woman ages 17 to 22, he can make that. He can be anything. And he sucks. Because he can't really act.
And he sucks.
Like, I've been working on a new character. And all his characters suck.
I don't know where he's getting the time to do all this, but more power to him and everything. I feel bad. You know who I feel bad for? I feel bad for Bane. Because Bane gets used in like every episode. Like he is the butt of everybody's jokes, the Injustice League jokes and everything. And they put him and he lets himself get put in that little chair and stuff. It's sad, but it's funny because he's now coming down to him being one of the last people standing and stuff.
Yeah, it's about time. You know what he is to everybody? He's that dumb jock, the big muscular guy who doesn't work out. That's how everybody treats him.
He's definitely the dumb jock. Definitely.
Manipulated and all that stuff, but like two faces with the S's. Yeah, you see the S that makes they know it's both of us. It's like, no, Batman. He's like, I knew it was too much of a thinker. That voice is killing me too, yeah. Oh, the voice.
Oh, I love his voice. It's so for this particular show, his voice is perfect.
And then they just keep going back to the Dark Knight Rises. I'm saying that right? Yeah. Oh my gosh, the Dark. Him like, oh, I found a place for you where you can Two-Face like where you can explore, where really brings you joy, stuff like that. And he just took him to a hole in the ground. I'm like, really, man, you're letting this happen to you again? Yeah. Oh my God, like brother, you gotta stop, man. You gotta be more than who you are. You gotta be more.
Yeah, he does have backstories because that's how you get into the character and everything. He's a nutball.
He does it's funny, he does everything right of being an actor, but the actual acting part. Like, like he'll come up with the backstory, he'll try to get it, he'll do everything. But when it comes down to actual acting, it's atrocious.
What they call it? It's the people who like read the book. They can tell you everything how you are supposed to do the role and the acting and the character. This is how you're supposed to be this character. You're supposed to do this, and that, and then now incorporate it in there. And the way he incorporates it just doesn't come out right. And so he read enough books. He went to enough classes. It's just he can't pull it off.
He ain't got the gift. He should be a teacher. You know what they say? Those who can do, those who can't, they teach. He should teach.
Yeah, he could make a great teacher. Only problem is he'll be one of the ones who doesn't recognize. He's so bad he couldn't recognize somebody else's talent. He'll be like, that's not enough. You got to put more crying into it. He'll be like, no, it was enough crying. It was enough.
Not that good. His strength might be in writing the story, not actually acting the story. Because he got good backstories. Put a couple of them together with a little plot, make a MacGuffin of a story. Bada bing, bada boom, you're out.
All right, so the Kite Man, the relationship between Kite Man and Poison Ivy has been definitely progressing quickly, and
you're getting married, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
No, progressing.
We'll see if hopefully they'll take it to the marriage part and nothing else will happen afterwards, and it'll be happily ever after, and they'll live together. Ooh, we'll see what happens there.
Oh, also, speaking of that, right? They live together. Does he move into the mall with the gang, or does Poison Ivy move out? If Poison Ivy moves out, how is Harley Quinn going to take that? You know she's going to fight on it.
I think she knows now that Kite Man is the one for Poison Ivy. The moving out shouldn't be that big of an issue. She still has her loft though. She has. Remember, because the last episode he had to go get the flowers during the Mr. Freeze episode. So she has. Well, not the loft. She doesn't have the loft. She has the garden up there, the greenhouse.
She has a place. She has a place.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens, because Kite Man's in love, and he's proven his love for her, and he's willing to sacrifice not getting the venue he wanted for his woman.
Not getting the venue. He's terrified of traps. Went right into a museum full of traps. I mean, he's done it all. So, but I really think Harley Quinn would be against that. You don't have to leave him. Like, Harley Quinn is selfish. She doesn't want to be, but that's how she naturally is.
Yeah.
She doesn't have anybody.
And she doesn't recognize when somebody's poisonous for her, the Joker, and what true love should look like. But she's coming along.
I can't wait for the wedding. That's going to be an episode right there. Because something's going to go wrong. And after they talk it all up in the Dr. Freeze episode, I want to see who everybody brings. I really do. Clayface could actually make himself another person to bring. Dr. Psycho, I think every woman in the world hates him.
Oh, he's going to have to go solo. And he can't mingle with the other women. Psycho will be out there trying to hit on all the women. When they say no to him, he'll just start using his powers. Go crazy and stuff. It's gonna be funny. King Shark's gonna be the most interesting one.
You might go back to Giganta. Because then remember that was one he wanted to be with, and he said he had to fight.
Who was it, ex-wife?
Yeah. Shoot his shot. That's what people do a lot, man. We're like, man, I got nobody to go or to a wedding or anything like that. Like, you know what to do? I'm gonna call my ex-girlfriend that we almost made it. See if this wedding can bring us back. It's a thing.
It probably is, but you still got a bunch of other single women there. Go solo, mingle.
But like they said, the thing, you bring somebody to a wedding, that's you're making a
statement.
Like, yeah,
that's an official statement right there.
Yes, that's why you just can't bring any old person to a day. Like, hey, I got this wedding tomorrow. You wanna come with me? You're like, what? A wedding? No, you don't do that.
That's saying your best bet is to go solo.
That's why a lot of people bring an ex-girlfriend, or they'll bring like a friend. Like, look, like for instance, I think one wedding I went to, I asked my friend DeAndre to go with me. Like, look, when we go on this joint, we're gonna look for the single woman. We're gonna get me hooked up. I just watched Wedding Crashers, so I was trying to do the Wedding Crashers thing. So I was like, we go to enjoy.
What?
Yeah, I did. We go to enjoy. I'm like, look, so you're gonna be the wingman. You're gonna set it up. I'm with the boom, boom, boom. It didn't work, but that's.
I was waiting for it. I was like, I'm gonna keep quiet. He's gonna have a story where he got himself something, and he did it just like in the movie.
It didn't work like that. I mean, I had fun, but that didn't work. But I worked on my game though. I'm saying I was in the gym working on my game. So I looked at it.
Yeah, practice makes perfect. You see what works and what doesn't work. Yeah, that come online, that don't work. That don't work either. Yeah, so more power to you. More power to you. We'll see what King Shark does during a wedding. If he brings somebody or he's out there mingling, trying to find himself a Miss King Shark.
Yeah,
that ought to be interesting. So, that is us doing a recap so far of what's happened. First 5 episodes of season 2. The next episode starts shortly.
In about an hour and 3 minutes. No, It comes on at 9, so it starts in like 3 minutes. I know, and I can't even watch it till later today.
Yeah. So you guys definitely check it out. Check out the episode. We'll be talking about it later at another time. But right now, you got anything else for the people before we go?
All right, well, Harley Quinn comes on in 3 minutes. So you gotta be on the lookout for that. Don't forget about Supergirl and Batwoman. We'll
Sunday.
We'll do the review for that. Dang, real quick, has nothing to do with comics. Your team, the Buccaneers, 5 primetime games. How does that feel, brother?
Pretty good.
Pretty good? You got 5 primetime games. Now, people won't be in the stands because I don't think that's going to happen. But still 5 primetime games, though, brother. That's got to be great.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 of them are back to back to back.
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's the bee's knees of football right there, brother. All because of 2 people came to your team, a 40-year-old quarterback, and some guy who ain't played football in about 2 years.
Yeah.
Stories, huh?
Yeah. That's all we got for you guys. Don't forget
the flop.
Don't forget to hit the like button if you like what you see. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Tell a friend and put on notifications because we're doing a lot more live videos now. So you can, if you're awake and you just happen to be at home, you can watch us live now because we are doing that as quarantine. This is quarantine YouTube Real Comic Book Talk right here. Social distancing is fully in effect with us. We are definitely doing the social distancing thing.
Yeah. Well, let me phrase. I'm really not, but I got to show the right thing. But mostly, I'm not doing it. I'm about to go to work and be on social distance right now.
You're an essential worker. That's a whole different thing for it. It's just, you're acceptable and everything.
Please. They gave us a bunch of rules and none of us followed. Don't hand the package directly to the customer. I'm like, hey, is this your package? Here you go, man. No big deal. I got on gloves. So.
Yeah. We'll see you guys.
Our next special episode guest, I don't know. People won't wake up in the morning. Really don't know.
We'll work on that for you, Sheena. We'll get somebody. What? You getting tired of seeing us already? You know what? You're gonna have to deal with it. We're here all the time.
I too. I'm trying to get other people. Nobody wants to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Not all of our comic book friends are on the East Coast either. So 8 o'clock in the morning for us is like 5 in the morning for them. Some of them, they're not really waking up. But would you? I know I would. Not in the slightest. Oh, Logan might be here next week. All right, so this is my plan. I'm gonna keep him up all night the night before. So I think I'll be off next Thursday again. So when Wednesday night, we're gonna be up 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Just gonna be up playing. He should be asleep till about 10 o'clock the next morning. They ain't got to worry about it. That's my plan. It's not that great of a plan, but it is what it is. Or ship him to grandma's house for a few hours. Yeah, that's it. I like that one. Dang, that's all I got though, man. Oh, Brandon's I can't pronounce his name. Can you, Daniel? I'm going with Brandon. What up, though? You came at the tail end. So you have to go back and rewatch it because we're about to get ready to go. I got to go do some essential work, get people's mail delivered. Got to get stuff, packages delivered. Hopefully, I didn't order a lot. If you did, please stop. Just the country's opening back up soon. Save your money. Save your money.
You can't. There's nothing else to do. People are. It's like what they call it, where you're just sitting around eating instead of eating. Some people sit around and eat for no reasons, and other people just buy stuff for no reason.
I see people gain the quarantine 15 faster than I ever seen in my life. I mean, this has gotta stick.
Lewinsky.
Oh, I was about to say it all wrong too. Thank gosh. I'm so sorry. I'm not good with pronunciation or names. It is what it is, dang. I'm sorry. I don't mean any disrespect. Oh, okay. So you have all right. Hold on, right before we clock out, Brandon. You want us to go on IG and buy from you, right? Off the Hook Comics. Is it an independent comic or is it you have comics for sale? Is it artwork? Let us know right quick. I'll plug you in right now because I got about a couple minutes. I'll plug you in right now. While we wait for that, Daniel, thinking about showing some of the comic books I've read over the last few weeks of independent comics. Only problem is I lost these people's cards, so I can't really give it away to he resells comics. I don't have a that's what I'm looking for. I don't have a way to let them know where to buy the comics. So when I finally get that information, we'll have a whole new show for you. So Brandon resells comics. So if you need all right, well, you know what? I got my stimulus coming. So I'm about to see what he got, to be honest with you. Independent. Oh, okay. So you have Marvel, DC, Independent. Got any rare comics, Brandon? You talking about like Spider-Man 121?
The expensive stuff.
Yeah, the good, good goodies. You have any key comics? Let me know. Is it a wide collection, small collection? Let us know. And it's up on his eBay. All right, so look, before we go, because we really got to get out of here, make sure you go to Brandon's at Off the Hook Comics. It's all_the_hook_comic. He's on IG. I'll put it up for you right here again. Right here. So everybody go check it out. If you want to go buy some comics, see what he has. If you miss the comics, he might have them. Go to his IG, check it out. And in all that time, we are out. Dad, you got anything for the people?
We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. And check out the new episode of Harley Quinn.
Oh, God, yes. It's on right now. But everybody, Monday, 8:15, we're going to review this episode of Harley Quinn that just came out. We're going to review Supergirl and Batwoman.
Till next time, guys. We're out.
Deuces. Hey, everybody in the club, make the body drop. Make it one.